Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here with a continuation of our Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 campaign playthrough series. Alright, in the first video we took out Talrand, and now it is time to move on to encounter Disturbing the Nest. Oh, that's terrifying. Now, I am going to try a new deck. Let's go with mono green. How's that sound, huh? Sound good. You can see creature size a little bit larger than the mono red deck. Flexibility is small though. Card synergy a little bit better, so we probably gonna be getting some decent combos and stuff out. Let's take a look at this deck, see if it's any good. Could be terrible, who knows. You've stumbled into the Hawk's mating ground. Now your hide will line their nests. Okay, whatever, dude. Boy, I am just thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled that this game, again, is finally out. What a terrible hand. Too much mana. Way too much mana need. Indeed. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this hand at all. We're going to draw a new one. Brings us down to 6 cards. That's a little bit better. I get a few 2 casting costs. I've got 2 mana. I think we'll go with this. Let's go ahead and keep this. We playing first? Yes, we are. Drop the forced in play. Before we go any further, let me show you the cards. 2 green for a 3/2 trample. That card is awesome. Nice beefy creature early on. 4 for a 3/3 hexproof. Remember, hexproof means it cannot be targeted by my opponents. So no direct damage, no creature destruction, anything like that. Removal. 5 lands, a little bit beefier, 4 colorless and a green for a 4/4. When Indrik Stallpowler enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Love that. 2 of those. And then lastly, I've got Bountiful Harvest. Gain a 1 life for each land I control. Life gain's always great. For some reason, I thought that was 1 and 1 green. I was being a huge silly. So we've only got 1 to casting cost creature. So we'll see how this goes. Suntail Hawk, 1/1 flying. You might say, hey, that sounds pretty stupid. It's actually pretty good, especially if he's playing with creature enhancements in his deck. And flying right now is something that I cannot deal with. I will see his 1/1 flying, and I will raise him a 3/2 trample. Beefy creature gonna be hitting pretty hard. Yeah, I know, don't tell me that. It's just saying that trample damage goes through. So the way trample works is, say if he blocks with a 1/1, since he only has 1 defense to block, 2 of the damage would go through to him. That's how trample works. Is he gonna swing for 1 though, or is he gonna wait to block? Looks like he is gonna wait. Also gonna play another Suntail Hawk, so this all of a sudden becomes dangerous, because what can happen here is he can block with both creatures, which will end up killing mine. Is that a trade that I'm willing to make? In all honesty, yeah, I'm okay with that, especially since I just drew into another land, which means I'll be hitting 4 soon, which means I'll be able to play those other creatures. So let's swing with the 3/2 and see what he decides to do. Question is he gonna block with both, or is he just gonna take? He's gonna block with both. All right, so it says here, yep, that's great. Great to know. So, blocks with both. What's gonna happen here? He's gonna put 1 damage there, 1 damage there. Yeah, I gotta hit continue, don't I? There it is. And then 1's gonna go through to him. But he's also gonna kill my creature. I will kill both of his, giving me tips on trample damage, stuff again that I already know. All right. What do you got this time? Plays another Suntail Hawk. Wow, he drew into 3 of those pretty quick here early on in the game. All right, things are starting to look up though, because I'm starting to, get mana saturated and really pulling into these big creatures here. Let's throw this 3/3 hexproof into play. What's his response next turn? All right. Gonna swing for 1? Yes, he is. Gonna ping me for 1. That'll drop me down. I know that I can't block flying creatures. Thank you. I could have sworn that I turned off. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna jump into this real quick. I could have sworn that I turned off tips. There we go. Sorry about that. Luckily, that was a quick find. Okay, so here we go. Gonna play. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, this is why this is ridiculous. You can only have 4 of a card in a deck. He drew into all 4 of his Suntail Hawks within the first few turns of the game. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. What's gonna happen likely is when I swing with my 3/3, he will be blocking with the 1/1, and Alright, I picked up this. Search your library for a forest card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. That would drop me down to 4 though, which would mean I would be unable to play these guys. And I kind of want to get them in play, so I might just hold off on him for now. Use them at a future date. Plus, I've got Bountiful Harvest, and this is going to be amazing in a couple of turns if I just hold off for a few more lands. Alright, let's play the 4/4 right now. Again, when this comes into play, I can destroy an artifact or enchantment. Now, there are no artifacts or enchantments in play right now, so there's nothing. That effect won't do anything. That just fizzles. But he's still a 4/4 creature, nice and beefy. I really don't typically like mono green decks. I do want to play through all the decks, though, just to show you guys during this campaign the various cards and stuff like that. Different play styles, obviously. He took the damage, actually, which is almost surprising. Brings him down to 16. Let's see what he's got. Still got 3 cards in hand. What is he going to play? He's going to swing for 2. I can't block. They've got flying, so that just has to go through. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, so apparently I misunderstood encounters. He is just going to play a million Suntail Hawks. That is 5 now, which in standard play doesn't work. So, wow, okay, I definitely misunderstood the craziness of this. Alright, target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. This is pretty cool. You can force an engagement. Is that going to force a tap, though? I have never encountered that in MTG. I don't know if that forces a tap, but I still kind of want to throw this in play, though. Alright, ready? Let's do this. First, let me throw a Bountiful Harvest down, just because. Whoa! Oh, no, that's... Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. I am so angry. I meant Nature's Lore. So angry. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna hit anyways. Oh, that makes me so angry. That was a big screw up. I am fessing up to that, undoubtedly. That was a huge screw up. Why is he not blocking? He's got to have something crazy that I don't know about, or he's just playing terribly. He should have blocked the 4/4 there. I don't know. Let's see. He's got 2 cards in hand. Is there something crazy that I don't know about, or? Please, another Suntail Hawk, right? He's got a 7 trillion of those. This is so weird. I didn't know about these encounters. This is kind of neat, I guess, but that's not like standard MTG whatsoever. All right, let's play the Force. I am so angry about that. I'm so angry about that. Prey Upon is really not going to do much for me this time. Let me Nature's Lore. Just gonna get me another land, and then I can play the Stomp Howler as well. It's gonna thin out my deck a little bit, get a Stomp Howler and play now. He can block both of these, which he's going to do quite clearly. I'm fairly confident in my victory here, but I'm a little bit annoyed in my mess up last turn, which I could have forced to kill on one of his creatures, which is what I wanted to do. He's gonna triple block, which will kill that off. So I can do, I'm gonna assign damage to all of them, of course. There you go. And then that's my Stomp Howler will still stay alive. He did kill that off, but he also lost all of his Hawks in that engagement. And then this turn won't be a victory, but I'll have a victory. He's got one. Is he gonna play another one of those? He's gonna play another one, right? This is stupid. Is this all he's played all game? Man, this is stupid. I don't know how are these encounters even considered challenging? Like, this is just ridiculous. Cool creature has Shroud and Haste, which is cool. These guys don't have Shroud, so I guess I can just throw that down, whatever. Just whatever, just put it on this thing, I don't care. Equip. I don't know, this is weird. I'm gonna do Prey Upon. Now, is that gonna tap, or is that, it doesn't, it just forces damage. That is awesome. Wow, I really like that. Wow, that is really, really awesome. See, and that's why I'm super perturbed that I didn't do it, because I wasn't sure. I'm sad that I messed up last time in the card that I selected. So this encounter is kind of silly. I don't really understand. He's literally playing nothing but Suntail Hawks. He's gonna lose next turn. You gonna play another Suntail Hawk? Suntail Hawks, are you kidding? What a joke. What a joke. Let's throw Nature's Lore down. Turn up the deck a little bit. Doesn't matter. We got a victory this turn. Here's the win. Attack phase, go. Man, that encounter is terrible. I wonder what I get from this. I don't want that deck, so please don't unlock that deck for me. He's gonna block 1, 4 is gonna go through. He's not even gonna block. It doesn't even matter. There's the game. That was silly. I beat the massive Suntail Hawks, which obviously is not a problem. Unlocked Time of Heroes, whatever that means. Let's go back to the campaign ladder. That was silly. I defeated a massive Suntail Hawks. Whoop-de-doo. Alright guys, that does it for this one. Disturbing the Nest encounter defeated. Next up is Cult of Flame, so stay tuned in the future coming up episode for that bad boy. I'll see you guys soon. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.